Hey guys, my Tiffany, welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching episode 5 and 6 of Secret Relationship. I don't know what this like I'm expecting. I feel like this is gonna get more messy and chaotic and dramatic and toxic, but I'm all here for it. It's what I signed up for. So without further ado, let's watch episode 5 and 6.
어진 잘 들어갔어요?
Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
아 이거 제 거 사면서 주대리님 것도 샀어요.
No, I don't think he remembers.
어젠 제가 너무 취했죠? 아, 집에 어떻게 간지 기억이 안
No,
나요.
he definitely doesn't remember. Oh, yep.
제가 뭐 실수라도 네 하셨어요 실수.
A big one.
표정 보니까 답 나은데요. 그냥 없었던 일로 하죠. 근데 이거 신재 아닙니다.
Okay, I was expecting him to like lie about it and like, you know, not talk about it because he's so like heartbroken, but like he's just like mad.
마지막 뭐 할까요?
Kiss. Ah, stop it. I love how he's like the one who initiated it. Ah.
수현이 형.
What the fuck? That this changes a lot of things. This fucking changes a lot of things. I thought that was for Jaemin. That means he fell in love with Soohyun in college. I have to speculate. I think Jaemin found out that Daon likes Soohyun, and that's why he realized, oh fuck, I'm gonna lose him. I can't have that happen. So he goes to Soohyun and is like, let's do a pack. Because if Soohyun fucking knew that Daon likes him, there ain't no way he would have done that. Okay, like. Bro, he ruined probably more than two people's lives. Like, this man is so fucking horrible. Jesus. I did not expect that. Wow. Okay, let's watch the next episode.
우린 괜찮아. 알바다 살짝 다친 거야. 알바요?
어떻게 이렇게 빨리 왔어? 난 괜찮아.
너 진짜 혼날래?
You see how she changed into her school uniform? If that fucking Jaemin wasn't there, like, he wouldn't have known at all. Like, you know, like, I can't really put a what's it called, like, what I feel about like her working and not going to school kind of thing. Like, I can't really say because like that's her choice, I think. But at the same time, it's like, one, why the fuck does Jaemin know she's here, and why is he here? Like, that just a question, right? He's a stalker. He probably stalked her and knew that she was working part-time and that he's gonna use that thing to get to Daon and stuff like that. That's possibly like why he knows and why he's here. But like, he, in this situation, I think he could have helped her a lot, okay? But because you know how fucked up he is, he chose to use part-time because he knows that they're gonna get into an argument because it's money. And what does he have? Money. And what has he been doing to kind of like make sure that he stays with him? Money. He's doing this on purpose. I don't think it's the case, but like, what are the chances was that couple that was eating like sent by him too? Like, he's done enough crazy things. He could have done that to make sure.
물어붙여서 좋을 거 없다니까. 다스린 내가 잘 타일러 볼게. 아니요. 신경 안 쓰셔도 돼요, 형은. 뭐? 신경 안 쓰셔도 된다고요.
think I was right. He's trying to use her to get to him so that he can be more of an importance to him again, because he's like realizing that Daon is not talking to him, or like he's trying to move on. You clearly see that he's trying to move on from him, like having a distance, but he's like getting like scared that he's not going to be in importance anymore, and he's trying to find a way to get that. So he's like, I'll talk to her and I'll help you with all of this kind of stuff, you know? And then like when he said no, he literally like freaked him for a minute. He looked around, that like he's shocked that like he actually didn't need him. And when he said that, because he's been convincing this entire time.
좀 이상해.
Oh,
거기서
she realized.
알바하는 거 엄마한테도 말한 적 없는데 갑자기 나타난 것도 그렇고 그게 하필 내가 다치자마자인 것도 그렇고 우연 같지가 않아.
I fucking called it! He is that crazy! Sir! I was like, ain't no way that's gonna happen, okay? Like, he actually hires somebody, this stalker ass hires somebody to make sure she gets hurt. So he could be an important person and stay in his life. God damn. That's our reaction to episode 5 and 6. I feel like every episode gets get more and more like intense and crazy, and at the same time I do feel more relieved that, you know, he is in the Daon is in like he understands what's going on now. Like, he's realized that he knows the truth, and that Jaemin is very manipulative and controlling, and he's crazy in the sense of like what he's doing. And obviously if you know and watch my reactions enough, you know that I don't like to use the word psychopath or sociopath because they aren't really recognized. Watch my Vegas discussions, you know that it's something that we don't do anymore. My textbook is back out recently. It was like be on the top of my shelf for a while because I don't really use this for class anymore, but I needed it to write a paper. And psychopath and sociopath are not a diagnosis anymore. It's not something that's recognized. The closest thing that I see usually that like resonates with that diagnosis is antisocial personality disorder. Kind of see a little bit of that in him, but not really. Jaemin I cannot find, what the frick? Right here. I always forget what colors it is, but I don't think he had. I feel like narcissism might be a great hit. Antisocial has a relation to psychopaths of like not conforming to norms, not connected, being aggressive and manipulative, all that kind of stuff. Reckless is a big thing. Impulsivity, thank you. That really shows him, but it just doesn't really fit. I think he's definitely more of a cluster B diagnosis individual, if you know what that means. But oh my god, am I like blind? I am blind. What the fuck? It's right here. Yeah, grandiose sense of self-importance, checks that. Exaggerated achievements, talents. He thinks he's superior. Preoccupied fantasies of unlimited success power. I don't want to see that, but like he believes that he or she is special. Pretty much there. Excessive requires his admiration. It's pretty much there. Like, he feels the need to be important in Daon's life, and the entitlements, expectations, definitely special treatment, definitely interpersonal exploitations, 100%. Lack of empathy. He does show a lot of like he has a lot of kind of connections of narcissistic personality disorder. It's pretty clear that like he does manipulate a lot of people around him to get what he wants, especially his relationship. But like at the same time, like what I like, if he goes to see a doctor, usually with narcissists don't go see doctors because that's part of their their symptomology. They don't see that they have a problem. They don't go see doctors about these things. So like if he find like for some reason he gets to a point where he is seeing a psychiatrist, I don't think personally that will fully be a diagnosis that we'll be like, you have that, because it feels like it's very isolated towards one person, which there's not really a symptomology to explain like on why you're especially one person, but I can tell that that's more of an obsession thing I can see from him. And yeah, that's what I was like. The whole time I was thinking like he's definitely like messed up a little bit in his actions and all that kind of stuff, and there's something going on within him that's making him act the way he's acting like that. You know, like the first thing I was like psychopath, but obviously psychopath is not something that we talk about anymore. And once again, closest to antisocial does not really fit fully, so narcissism is an option. And at the same time, it's like, yeah, like, but would I fully put a label on it? No. But like that's the closest thing that I can see for him. I think for Soohyun, the biggest thing is, once again, like I said earlier, he does have a big personality. He's a big person, and I think he is more aggressive in his personality as well too. You see, like he was like that in the past too. Like he's more like dominating, but at the same time, I think he's more of a morally gray character compared to like Jaemin. We know that he's a bad person, and there's nothing good about him. He's just bad. But for Soohyun, there's good. Like, yes, it is wrong for him to use physical action and all the horrible, like, physical thing he's done. But at the same time, look at the surrounding that he's in, the environment he is. His dad, his mom, forcing him to do things he does not want to do. Forced to put into this pack with Jaemin that he just wants the person he likes to like him back. Which he did, okay? He did like him back. And he you know, he's the situation he is in is horrible, and it impacted the way he became. I think once again he cannot freely express his emotions to the point where it's moved into this anger, of this physical aggression, because he can't express the more happier emotions. You know, he wants to have these happier emotions, but the people around him is saying he can't do that. Saying in the sense of like their actions, saying that like you gotta get married, you gotta inherit the job. The dad being so mean to him, be like, why are you doing this wrong? And throwing the paper out. Like that's a clear example. Like though he's being abused at home, and at the same time he's emotionally getting abused by Jaemin and like mentally abused by him. So it's like, if I was in this position, I would be aggressive. Like that's how bad it is. And like definitely there's problems, and I like don't want like Daon to be in the situation where he's gonna get hurt from it, but at the same time is all the time we see him doing something aggressive, it's for protecting him and like making sure that he doesn't get close to Jaemin, because we know Jaemin's a horrible person. There is definitely wrongs, but once again, it's that whole idea of a morally gray character. And now, Soohyun is a character who is definitely really good for Daon, and you can see that if like the whole situation isn't present, they can be a really cute couple, and they are going to be really good for each other. Like the sister can, like I think the sister is a great representation of like, if he has a stronger support system, he'll be able to get out of this and, you know, have people who wants to care for him and push him towards somebody's good. That is good. And the sister is doing that, I think. You know, like telling him not to give up, and like make like he does say a lot of things, but it's you know, like the way he grew up also has an impact on that, on like the way he's acting as well too. And like at the beginning I was thinking about like why he's so close to people who are so bad, I guess. He could one. And why he stays with them. I think he realized how horrible and scary, like the way that's presented towards him. I think Jaemin has definitely manipulated him a little bit into a sense of why he sees Soohyun the way it is. Definitely, so he's like, okay, like I can't like be with you. Like he accepts out. He knows that something's bad. But for Jaemin, I think the reason why he still likes him and continues to be with him, knowing that, is because he doesn't know how bad he is. And once he realized how bad he is, he's like, I can't do this. And he fell in love with somebody who was good for him. And at first, I was gonna say like, okay. When I was looking at it at the beginning, I was like, there must be a reason why he connects so well with these bad people. But just thinking back now, after watching these 2 episodes, maybe not. Maybe he's just unlucky. I was thinking about like his family's past and like the trauma he's gone through with his dad and his mom could impact on why he chose somebody, because they all presented as very caring people at the beginning. So like because he lacked that like warmth and home feeling and that caring feeling from from his parents. He wanted to find somebody in romantically that kind of mimics and it has that kind of aspect to it. And Jaemin did show that at the beginning. He was very nice and he's very caring about him. He's always there when he needs help, but in actuality, the reason why he's so nice because he knows that's how to get to him and make him stay, and that he's very manipulative. Like, that's the reason. Like, he just fell in love with the wrong person because that wrong person knew what his weaknesses were and like changed himself and became that kind of excessive, like, reliant kind of person for him to kind of like put his shoulder on. And if Soohyun, I think he was genuinely just really nice and also really caring. Like, I feel like Soohyun and Soohyun, they both are very caring people in general and who really cares about and loves Daon. But it's just that the situation they were put in because of Jaemin is causing Soohyun to become the way he is. You know, like, back to that point, is that Jaemin is manipulative and crazy and is making all of this bad. He is like the true villain of the series, I guess, and is making Daon's life horrible too. So yeah, I do want to end this off because I feel like I just always be talking about their relationship and the feelings and all that kind of stuff. I want to end this off with just applauding the actors and the staff who works on this, because this is a Korean drama. I don't really have expectations on acting and what's it called? Cinematography in Korean BLs. Korean BLs cinematography are okay. Like, there's a few good ones here and there, but they're generally very simple, just like K-dramas. Not much there for me to look at, but I think this one is really well done in the sense it has a lot of moments that show artistic views, especially at the end where Soohyun was saying that he's gonna stay. He like really loves him, like wants him to, like, you know, they want to be together, all that kind of stuff. When they both had really teary eyes and they zoomed in on their eyes, both of their eyes, and focusing on that emotion, the acting from the actors and their eyes showed that, like, they want to be together. They both have the same feeling. They realize they do have the same feelings because Daon chose him at the end when he told Soohyun that, like, I can't be with you. It's been the love has been too far gone, right? Like, that was like that kind of like confirms my feelings that, okay, like, they want to be together fully, and he chose him, but the reason why he could not be with him right now is because if he is, you're a dead man. Okay, he already told me that if I get close to anybody else, they're dead. You know, so like that's like that brought in so much emotions. I really love that. And like, there's other scenes here I just don't remember off my head right now, but like, there's so many scenes where like, the cinematography really made that emotion express stronger than if it was just a plain like shot taken. Editing very beautifully done. Acting, all four actors, phenomenal. I don't like, sometimes, because a lot of Korean BLs have newer actors and they're not the best. Like, it could be they just don't give a lot of directions for these actors to do specific like things here and there. So like, I don't usually pay much attention towards the acting, but like, I've been focusing a lot on the acting the past 4 episodes, and like, they're really good. Especially like Junsu, who I think he was it. I forgot, we looked him up like a few last week, right? But I don't remember if he acted before. But like, I'm at all at his acting. Also, the actor who plays Jaemin, he uses his eyes so well. Like, I think all the actors uses their eyes really well to express their emotions. The way that he switched quickly, like, he was like that warm, caring older Hyung. I said older Hyung. Really like caring Hyung to Daon and all that kind of the soft eyes and everything. And then once he realized my plan has been exposed, all the holdings I've done exposed, his eyes switched right away. Like, his true identity is showing to him now. And it was like, one of the best moments in like his acting that I've seen, because like, we don't get to see that switch. Usually when he's with Daon, he's that warm Hyung, and then when he is with Soohyun, you see the more crazy side of him, and we don't really get to see the switch as often. But like, right there, he was one to the other really quickly. I just love that. I love it. So yeah, I think like episode 6 had the best like acting expressions throughout the entire series so far, in my attention. It might be because I've paid more attention in that episode specifically, but like, definitely like, there was a lot of ups and down emotions where I'm like, yes, that's beautiful. But yeah, I talked a lot. I just wanted to say more this time because I feel like I haven't appreciated their acting enough. But that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social media link down below. See you next time. Bye.